Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. As is well known, the key to the US-China chip competition lies in lithography machines, especially those manufactured by the Dutch company ASML. To ensure China has no chips to use, the US and the West began tightening lithography machine exports to China in 2019, restricting as many as possible, even requiring Japanese lithography machine manufacturers to limit exports of up to 23 types of machines. Despite this, ASML has managed to find loopholes and continue supplying lithography equipment to China. While EUV lithography machines and some advanced DUV lithography machines cannot be exported to Chinese companies, some outdated lithography machines still meet export requirements. Over the past few years, ASML has delivered over 700 of these machines to China. It is precisely because of these machines that the production capacity of domestically produced mature chips has rapidly increased, raising the self-sufficiency rate of Chinese chips. However, recently, it was reported that ASML may initiate a buyback plan, reclaiming these over 700 lithography machines in one go. While the veracity of this news is still uncertain, considering the US's previous stance of demanding the Netherlands not provide equipment maintenance services and key component supplies, it's clear that the West genuinely doesn't want China to acquire any chip manufacturing equipment. However, this time the situation might be slightly different. The initiative doesn't lie with the Dutch company ASML. According to the contract terms, if ASML cannot provide maintenance support for the equipment within 10 years, the Chinese buyer has the right to demand a return, meaning China has the right to require ASML to buy back these 700 lithography machines. 700 lithography machines, with a total value of tens of billions of dollars, might become scrap metal in China without maintenance support, but back in ASML's hands, they are still scrap metal. Who would want such old equipment? Data shows that ASML's revenue in China experienced a significant decline in Q3 2025. And orders from China had already begun to decrease in fiscal year 2024. Initiating a buyback program would not only require substantial manpower and resources, but also present significant challenges in terms of funding, warehousing, and transportation. Of course, some might argue that dismantling this equipment would disrupt China's chip supply chain, making the claim unconvincing. However, frankly speaking, while this approach may be laborious and unprofitable, domestic substitution is inevitable, sooner or later. We cannot continue to rely on foreign core manufacturing equipment indefinitely, if we are again strangled by technological bottlenecks. We will have to dismantle it anyway. Currently, domestic technology companies such as Shanghai Microelectronics and AMEC have achieved technological breakthroughs in lithography machines and have already entered the production line stage. Furthermore, the equipment ASML supplies to China is largely outdated, and domestically produced lithography machines are fully capable of replacing it. Therefore, the buyback plan is not entirely unfounded. Another point is that the Sino-Dutch conflict over the Ernst Schwarzman crisis has already strained relations, further damaging trust in the Netherlands and placing ASML in a precarious position. If Chinese companies demand a buyback, it's legal and compliant, and ASML has no grounds to refuse. As foreign media have noted, this situation has escalated significantly. However, for Chinese tech companies, this isn't necessarily a bad thing. Everything is clear. Domestic substitution is the key. The Netherlands is essentially a pawn in the US's hegemonic game, but its effectiveness seems less than ideal. As foreign media have pointed out, it's simply unstoppable. The supply cut not only failed to give US companies an advantage, but also accelerated China's catch-up in the chip and AI fields, resulting in a net loss. In summary, China's stance against Western hegemonic suppression remains consistent, clear, and firm. Win-win cooperation is China's friendly attitude towards the world. But if anyone maliciously suppresses and attempts technological monopolies, China will definitely retaliate. It must be emphasized that China possesses more than just rare earth elements as a trump card. Many more cards remain unseen, making the Sino-US technological competition destined to be a protracted war. And in this protracted war, China has both experience and strength. Although the path of self-development is still arduous, even if it's slow, it's still progress, and the future is promising.